here is a picture of the parathyroid glands on either side of the thyroid. So name a hormone produced by this tissue. Parathyroid hormone. Well, identify this. What is this? Thyroid gland. Name a hormone produced by this tissue. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Thyroid stimulating hormone. Okay. All right, here's the thymus gland. This is where it would be before it gets eaten up. Name a hormone produced by this tissue.
Immune system.
Yeah, you need to know the names of them. I don't need you to know every single itty bitty function of each one, but you need to know their names. So name one.
T cells.
Thymosin. Okay, thymosin. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue.
Yeah,
Adrenaline and noradrenaline. Okay, these are adrenal glands. Name a hormone produced by the cortex. Androgens. Those are the ones to go with. Those are the easiest. That's the easiest word to remember. Androgens. What's the function of that hormone? Secondary sexual characteristics. Okay. Name a hormone produced by the medulla. Epi or norepi. Okay. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Vasopressin, which is antidiuretic hormone, same thing. Name a hormone produced by this tissue. Estrogen. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Go easy, go easy. Estrogen. What else acts on it? Follicle stimulating hormone. Luteinizing hormone. Name a hormone produced and released by this tissue. Testosterone. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Testosterone. So also luteinizing hormone. Pancreas. Name a hormone that is produced and released by this tissue. Insulin or glucagon. You could also, okay, so the types of questions. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Name a hormone released by this tissue. Name a hormone produced by this tissue. And then, what's the function of that hormone? Name a hormone produced by this tissue. Inhibiting hormones, or releasing hormones, or oxytocin, or vasopressin. Name a hormone produced by the tissue but not released by this tissue. Oxytocin or vasopressin. Where are those hormones released? Posterior pituitary gland. The way I remember this, I know this is weird, but I think of, alright, this is just how I see it. I shouldn't even tell you this is stupid. Just never mind. That's a way to remember it, though. It's the way I remember it.
Just say it.
Okay, I think of like oxytocin and vasopressin like you eating something. Because it's at the top, and then it comes down, and then when it comes out the posterior side. It's like pooing. Once you eat and then you poo. Oxytocin, vasopressin, posterior pituitary. I don't know, it's a visual. Because I'm looking at the, and that looks like a butt to me. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
You're fine.
This thing will be on the test. I like it.
The chart? Or?
Yeah, the chart. I like the chart. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue.
Prolactin.
Prolactin. What else? Oxytocin causes the letdown of milk. Okay. Estrogen also works on it. I'm grabbing it. Name a hormone produced by this tissue. Estrogen. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Estrogen, or follicle stimulating hormone, or luteinizing hormone. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Oxytocin. Okay, oxytocin. Name a hormone produced by this tissue.
Testosterone.
Name a hormone released by this tissue.
Testosterone.
Name a hormone that acts on this tissue.
Testosterone.
Testosterone. Keep it easy, keep it easy. Yes, and luteinizing hormone. Okay. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Vasopressin. Okay, or ADH, whatever you want to call it. Antidiuretic hormone. Name a hormone produced and released by this tissue.
Adrenaline.
Epi and norepi. Okay. Name a hormone produced by this tissue. Androgen. Yeah, go with androgen. Don't let me forget. Did you guys bring your stories?
Yeah.
Your homework? Okay, good. Name a hormone. I've got the wrong side. Produced by this tissue. Melatonin. Melatonin. What's the function of that hormone? Regulate sleep cycle. Don't just say sleep cycle. It regulates the sleep cycle. Name a hormone released by the posterior portion of this tissue. Vasopressin and oxytocin. Name a hormone released by the anterior portion of this tissue. Growth hormone, or TSH, yes, FSH, luteinizing hormone, blah, 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 blah. Prolactin. Okay? Name a hormone that acts on this tissue.
Adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline does, and
Growth
melatonin, you can say, melatonin, yes. Growth hormone, yes. Oxytocin, totally makes you crazy. Yeah, those are foreign. Name a hormone produced by this tissue.
Thyroxine.
Itty bitty 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 bumps.
Oh.
Parathyroid hormone. Name a hormone produced by this tissue. Thyroxine. Name a hormone that acts on this tissue. Thyroid stimulating hormone. Okay, you guys are getting it. Get it? These are the kinds of questions that are going to be on the exam. Oh man, I normally know the breakdown by now. I haven't finished writing it. This is not going to be a really heavy hitter lab. Let's see, we had tracing the red blood cells. And then we had reproduction. And then we had breathing. And then we had the excretory system. I would say that this is probably going to be 10%. So there's only 50 questions. So five or six questions on this. And that's it. Let's see. I will, once I finish writing it, I'll write down the breakdown on the board. So ask people that have later labs to, or walk by here and double check.
Or can we email you?
Oh God, yes.